There are serious reasons why they want you quiet. There are serious reasons why they feel as though you must keep your mouth closed. There is serious reasons why they want to know, who's that calling you? Why are they telling you this, or why are they telling you that? These are serious reasons to know. They're just serious reasons. These are the type of people that sabotage people. They do really extreme, nasty stuff to little children, to grown adults. And this is the only way they can keep you and keep you to be silent, so that they can keep doing what they do. The more and more you see, the more and more you feel, the more and more you're around, the more and more sick it is. To be able to see right through the words of somebody, to be able to see and feel the energy through somebody, to be able to see and feel when something just ain't right. You know it's not right. Something just ain't right. But I will tell you what I can share from my experience and what I feel is, when you're working on yourself, you let them continue to try to figure out what you're doing. Throw their little pop shots, little smart remarks, little curiosity remarks. When you continue to ignore that, or sometimes you have to speak up, maybe not to them, but take action towards something that they're saying, which will put them in their place. But it feels so good when you have something on your mind that doesn't deal with them, whoever they are, and continue to work on yourself for the greater good, for what makes you feel good. Man, people getting so mad about people learning more about their behaviors and how they're acting, and they can't keep their cover, or how they pretend to like you, to put you under their belt, to be able to control you. Boy, they don't like that. So what they're doing is they're saying bad stuff about those that use certain words that they can't even twist for their narrative pretty much anymore. Like, you know, the narcissistic words, narcissist, narcissistic, narcissism, toxic behaviors. What else is there? Gaslighting, just all those words, psychopath, fucking psychopath, sociopath, all those words they're trying to, villainize you, like to say you can't use those words, that you're the person that is those words, if you use those words to talk about a situation or a case, or, most people know not to identify them or call them out as such. But when they figure out that you are aware behind those words, they don't like that. And then they're saying things that, oh no, I don't get on the internet, I don't post, I don't do this or that. But then they want you to sit there and listen to them give a whole lecture, or give how they talk about other people in such negative ways, or when they join these private groups and they all speak the same language. You could tell by the phrases how they talk about other groups of people. They're all in, like, maybe they don't. This is probably like back in the day for me. I would know if someone would attend things like Klan rallies, or any type of cult, a church cult, or extremist in any topic or situation, right? And so you can tell when they talk about people in the workplace, whether it's in the hospital, patients that come in, whether it's in a restaurant, or just going to the grocery store, within the neighborhood, you can hear those words that they get into groups, and talk about others. So then they try to put you down as far as posting online saying you want to be seen, or you just need clicks for likes and favors and follows and stuff like that. That's the only reason people post. But their asses are being exposed, and it's getting harder and harder to hide how they feel, how they manipulate, how they control. It's getting so harder. They're always going to come up with ways to try to lure people in. But now it's not just what people are saying in teaching and stuff like that. It's what people are feeling. They can feel it. They can look at somebody and see everything, depending on how much they get quiet, or some people call it meditate, or some people call it whatever. When they start getting into themselves, they will just look at somebody and feel what comes off of them. And so the ones that do the most damage, they don't go for help. They don't want to look at themselves and get therapy for themselves, so it's just, the only thing I can say is that it's getting so hard for them to continue their nasty. They're going to continue it no matter what, their nasty stuff about themselves, and continue to believe what they want to believe, as far as being nasty is the word that I use, or don't give a damn about nobody, even though you're collecting a paycheck, or even though you're making believe that you're taking care of somebody or something like that, especially in the hospital workplace environment. But it's like it's getting harder and harder for them to hide and be who they are undercover. People feel, people see. It's a trip. It's a trip. It's a trip. This is why calling out situations and things that happen, calling it out in detail, If you're very angry, once you calm down and get unangry, it's better to just describe it in detail. Always come with exactly what happened. If you can remember and recollect date, times of everything, exact things that were said, and exact how it started, how it transpired, from beginning to end. And always don't leave out what you've done wrong while you explaining someone else's wrongdoing. Something that, even if you did something wrong after they triggered you, there's no excuses, but you must, it's better to explain that as well. So it's not like one-sided, or you're just trying to point your fingers, and instead of just attacking with name calling and anything that does not describe the event and situation, what happened, so someone can get a clear picture, and then I always try to, sometimes it doesn't happen, a lot of times it doesn't happen, but I always try to remember to deal with people as if I was in a court of law, deal with them in a way where what's going to happen in the court. And a lot of times it's not as hard as one may think it is, because it's always the people that are bothering someone else that mind their own business. And then also to not get caught up into those that win, really win, whether it's money, it's a position, it's whatever, is address with details and facts, without color, without ageism, young, old, middle age, without anything that deals with race, anything that deals with, well, my religion is, and it's because of my religion, unless sometimes that does happen in the workplace when it comes to headgear, and if you're Muslim or something like that, or getting a shot, the immunization vaccine or whatever, those are the times where religion would play a part. Or you're not supposed to do politics within the workplace, the Hatch Act and all that other stuff. But if you stick to facts and not just say, I know it's because of, I believe in this particular race, I know it's because I believe in this particular party, I know it's because I believe in this religion or not. If you just don't get stuck on those type of things and give details, date, times, what exactly was said, what exactly transpired, what exactly were the witnesses that sat by you or walked by you, or anybody that could possibly have heard something. And that's another thing, is to not get involved with anybody to an escalated, out of control level unless you have substantial witnesses next to you. It's not worth it.